apologize for that. I apologize for everybody, but we are mid-rounds here, and it looks like it's going to be a 1v2 for Focal, possibly. Yeah, no, Slinky actually on the Legion as a half switch, so Slinky's on about 1 HP. He's going to get taken down by just about anything here. I imagine he's not going to be very likely to win this round out. This is about full HP, Thermite, and slightly lit since Focal is. Could possibly go for the stick here as he's going to try to push out. Not having any more ammo inside of his primary. Focal's going to come from the back and take the stick right down. So, well played by them. Again, I apologize to all of you watching the stream, but there actually wasn't any game sound. I didn't check that, so that's my bad before I started. I apologize, but it should be fixed now. You should have game sound, and I'm sorry about that 3-minute pause. So it looks like we're going to be seeing Garage be the second side here for Gaping Asholes as they make it 2 to 5 here. Could be up here. Not seeing much luck, I guess, for the top floor. I didn't really get to see much of that round because, I mean, again, I was trying to fix the stream. Try again, I apologize. Looks like we're going to be seeing Vinny making some holes here. Sure what exactly this is for. He's having a difficult time actually making this whole work out for him.
Camera activated.
Looks like we're going to be seeing a take from admin, as we per usually see from former machine. They normally like to take their pushes from admin side of things and then push their way to any site. No matter where the site is, they like to push admin. But the site is going to be basement, so they have to make their way down there eventually. Looks like they're going to be clearing out the console office first off, though, as they'll be tossing in a few drones just to clear out some of these small corners. But again, it doesn't look like there's any roamers possibly on this top floor. It looks like the closest thing to a roamer would be Benny, as he actually is roaming inside of the archives. I mean, in the main lobby, you're going to have these Valkyrie cameras, so it could possibly be an interesting corner to play in if we're running out. Second reinforcements coming out is I've already made their way up to the top floor, and Mavericks has cleared all this out, so the push can start coming up to the top floor as they've controlled the stairs and any other routes of flank. Again, a minute and a half into the round just about, and only taking control of the top floor, so they're going to have to make this push again happen a little bit more quickly if they're going to want to win this round out without having time be a factor. Still no picks, so this is a wise no roam, I would say, from Gaping Asholes. The attack has wasted a lot of time, and there isn't any roamers to clear out. They've wasted a lot of time clearing roamers that aren't even there. So I imagine looks like Despair is going to be spotting out these attackers on the top floor. Actually, the Valkyrie going to be spotted out, but it's a kill for Slinky. I'm not sure where that came from. He actually rushes up yellow stairs and gets the flank onto them, so that's a wonderful flank there from him, as the Valkyrie will eventually get taken out, but you'll lost the buck, so it's one of your soft destructors off of the board. Still have the sledge to deal with, though, as Mavericks is going to be looking for these cameras in the main lobby. We'll spot them out. They're finally going to have the wall opened up, but no, it's a perfect bandit trick there from Ziddy as he's going to take down that first exothermic charge, and going to look to see if he can't get a nitro cell kill as well, as it looks as though the next exothermic charge is going to come out from the thermite. Focal getting lots of, or Despair getting a little bit too anxious there with the exothermic. It's going to cost the some time taken away. There's about 30 seconds left, and there's the last minute drone work here. Is they're going to spot out that there's possibly somebody playing close to this black car. It looks as though the bandit's going to pick aggressively and take a little bit of health off of the Nomad. Is 20 seconds left in the round. This push again is going to have to come within right now, as More grenades are getting tossed down, but it's not going to do much work because the plant's starting to come down actually from despair. Slinky gets killed on the focal, and Zitty peeks aggressively onto the black car and takes down the diffuser as it's going to be planting right next to the white van again. But Slinky and McZitty get 2 kills again. So putting in 2 kills each are going to win that round out for their team. Played to them. So back to the top floor it is for Gaping Asholes as more successful for their defense in the basement. Looking to possibly find some more success for this top floor. I imagine they're going to be putting a little bit more pressure onto admin as, I mean, you gotta assume that's where the push is coming from the team is. And that's a push that they quite often do. So as I assumed, it looks like the push will be coming from offices. It looks so Ziggurat actually going to get the first kill for his team. Aggressive spawn kill here to take down Oreo on the IQ. So that's going to allow those Valkyrie cameras to remain a lot longer than they normally would. So I'm going to have something to be tracking him down. Along with the pulse, so he's going to be a lot more free to do SE once with that scanner. Knowing that he doesn't have to deal with... Oh, it looks as if Benny's actually going to get down from the main window. It looks like that might be the Nomad there. It is going to get the down. It's going to possibly try to bait it as well, as it looks like the Pulse is going to come down aggressively, trying to protect his teammate from getting finished off here. Going to peek aggressively there and going to lose his life because of it. So it's 2 free kills essentially here for Focal. I'm not sure if he knows if the Valkyrie is down or not, but Slinky comes in aggressively. But it's a perfect trade there from Mavericks, able to take him down as well. So it's a 3v2 for the remaining defenders of the Maestro and the Bandit. Zitty gonna go for the aggressive peek and gonna take down one of the bluff. He does spot the Sophia as well. He goes for the pre-fires, but isn't gonna land enough shots. So gonna be trading about the same amount of HP though. So interesting situation here and an interesting round so far. A minute and 30 in, we've already seen 6 kills. Looks as though a nice shot there from Despair onto the Maestro. Got just too aggressive, it seemed, on to that Hibana hole. Zitty is gonna be coming up the main hallway here down a long distance. He will get droned out there by Zofia. An extra soul will come flying through, but isn't going to land as a patient play there from Hibana, from the Zofia. As the plant's going to start to come down here from the Hibana as Mavericks is ready there for the cover. An excellent play there from Mavericks to cover his teammate. Not over peeking whatsoever. So match point here now for Regime as they're going to be looking to close this map off early here. And I apologize for the background noise. My roommate threw a party without me knowing, so it's out of my control. I told him I needed to cast, and he invited a bunch of people over anyway. So he's a fuckhead for that. But gonna be making it work no matter what. So. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I know it's really distracting for me, so I'm really trying not to walk out there and beat the shit out of him right now. But still got an interesting match going on here nonetheless. Looks like we're going to be seeing another deep roam from Ziggurat. Not going to be going for a spawn peek this round, as did find it the last round, but could possibly see Slinky go for the spawn kill this time. He knows they're going to be spawning out by the east exit here. So he's going to try to go for those heads, but isn't going to be able to land enough. Isn't going to be able to land any shots as the Buck and the IQ are going to make it away with all of that HP. Bringing in Monte now on Oreo doesn't look like he's having the most successful game right now. Bottom of the leaderboard, but not going to be really mattering this much. As they are winning, so frags don't really matter a lot right now. Again, it looks like the IQ going to be spawning out the pulse, but will meet his demise, as that's kind of ironic. He saw the Nitro Cell coming, but will blow up anyway. So excellent play there for Ziggurat to be able to take out his own counterpart in the IQ. So not going to be able to get those any of those goo mines as easily, or the Grismots from below. Looks like going to be saving those possibly for later in the round. Do have the Thatcher still available, so well played to him, be able to take out the remaining Legion traps. Another C4 from below is going to take down Oreo, so Monte taken out, but it's a lot of missed shots from Binny. Is he's going to be taken down by Blue Despair. Looks like Focal on the console window is going to take down Ziggurat as well. Or actually, no, on the meeting room window. So, fell upside down. Is going to be able to get the easy frag for him. Zitty wants to peek aggressively here. Oh, and just barely misses the head onto the Buck, but gets way aggressive there. Peeking just about anything that he can. He's going to get peeked by the Thatcher, who could possibly get peeked from behind. Looks as though Slinky wants to go aggressive onto the main window. He has made his way downstairs, so they're going to be having to worry about this double angle. And Blue Despair on such low HP isn't going to have enough time to worry about both. About a minute left here in the round, and full HP still for the attackers. The Sly Bruce going to be rocking that shotgun. And again, it looks like the aggressive play from Focal is actually going to find Slinky, as it looks as though the Thatcher has been down and finished off. It's a kill for Focal again onto Sly Brew. So it's a 1v1 here now between the Bandit of Zitty and the Nomad of Focal. Does not have Diffuser in hand. Is getting spotted out by the camera. Is going to have to go and try to retrieve that. But Zitty here going to be getting very aggressive here. Going to be eating a little bit of damage there because of it. It's going to be an interesting gunfight. They know exactly where each other are, but Zitty will win it out no matter what. Well played there by him. Able to peek just so. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Zitty's game plan going into these matches is just to peek anything and everything. I've talked to him about it before, and that's exactly what he told me. So, looks like we're going to be seeing the bottom floor again from Gaping Asholes, as they're going to be trying to rail this out yet again and trying to make the comeback here at 6-4. Still match point for Regime. It has been the last 2 rounds, so we'll be trying to close it off here, possibly this round. Could possibly see Ziggurat maybe go for an aggressive spawn peek as well outside the press room and into chamber. Maybe it's just a distraction for the moment. Yeah, he's going to be punching open a bunch of windows right now. Slinky will go for the spawn peek, however, so it'll be interesting to see if he finds any targets. Says peeking left, peeking right, and we'll peek the right way, so maybe be able to find an angle here. If gives him a head. We'll light up the Thatcher. Just Jackal maybe. Yep, Jackal just a little bit there. As I have 60 minutes of screen time left on my other account. So don't worry, we'll still be good. As my other account will just be signed out, so I'll be still in here in the game. Looks like it's gonna be a push from Yellow Stairs. That's gonna be where the Jackal is gonna be trying to track these roamers possibly from. Again, the Pulse of Ziggurat gonna be playing on site, so we're gonna be trying to go for that Nitro Cell into Piano whenever the vertical pressure does come out. Focal already making his way up to the top floor. Doesn't have to deal with any roamers, so already a minute into the round. So a lot better of a roam clear this time from Regime, able to determine that, yeah, they're not roaming whatsoever. This is a free take. Does spot the mute. Smoke on top of the mute. Actually, yeah, I was right. On top of the main stairs. Will make it away, but Mavericks gets his way in and gets a double kill on the Jackal. Finally gets refragged by Zitty, so I missed all that action there. That must have been a crazy play there from him. As it looks as though we're going to be seeing the Thermite going to be trying to go for this wall now, as they do still have the Bandit to deal with, so this could be an interesting play. Slybrew is going to make his way up towards Yellow. Try to deny this Zofia from possibly pushing the Yellow Stairs, but drone holes. So finally the Buck's going to be opening up from above, so he'll finally be able to get those Bandit batteries. It's a poorly placed Nitro Cell there from Zitty. It's going to be free for him to open up that wall as getting both panels up. And Zitty going to be wisely choosing to take down that Claymore right off rip. Is they try to go in for those shots. Is getting called out that he is playing on the black car. This could be a free kill as he does actually spot the backpack. No, motivated. It's right there. You see it. Just shoot it. Oh no, and he gets blinded at the wrong time. Blue Despair is going to be just missed the Bandit, but it's a free kill onto Slybrew. The last one is going to be Bandit of Zitty, but he's going to get fragged out by Focal from behind. So that first map going in favor of Regime, 7-4. We're going to be going right into our second map here, which will be Bank. So it should be another interesting map as well. Fleur, you're not an admin. If you can get added to the admin group chat on Twitter, then yeah, I'll mod you. Damn, that's a rip. Looks like they do want to switch sides. Oh shit, never mind. Everyone's on the right team right now, it looks. No, we're still waiting for Ziggurat to switch. And Zitty. Why am I not on Do Not Disturb? Oh, I'm appearing offline, that's why. You guys are good? I said never mind. You guys didn't have to switch. I was just gonna switch you guys to attack, or whatever, or defense, whatever it is. Who? Mavericks? Alright. my stream can't hear you either, so I know you don't give a fuck. I'm just letting you know. Alright. Good luck, boys. I know. I got you, boy. I got you, boys. Oh fuck, I'm an idiot. I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully he's still able to get in. Oh, no, you don't have to leave. Oh god, bro. I don't know why people have to leave, bro. Oh, this is a good Drake song. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Motherfucker, you know it. I'm alive, I'm alive. 99. Oh my god, I'm alright. I thought it was quarters. I had no idea. I thought this was last week's match. So we'll be getting right back into things here. It's going to be going on to our second map here. I'll remind you all that first map did go in favor of Regime 7-4 on Consulate. So this next map will be Bank. And it's going to be our second map of this best of 3. Going to be seeing the Nomad be banned off rip by Gaping Asholes, as they saw the play from the previous map by Focal on that operator. They don't want to have to deal with it anymore. Going to also be seeing the Ying be banned out here. So standard operators, to say the least, so far. Both pretty big AIDS operators. Operators that people just aren't comfortable dealing with. Going to be seeing the Echo banned yet again, so that makes sense to ban the Echo out. It's a powerful operator, especially for Bank, able to get those yokai drones in some pretty sneaky places. Looks like Maestro will be the final ban as well, so both of those operators being off the board is going to take a lot of denial away from both teams. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how they choose to play this out. No, why does everybody think that fire engine green? And it's razors. Hotbox right now. Looks like we're actually gonna be seeing the middle floor coming out from Gaping Asholes. They look to possibly doing an open area strategy here, but Saya could be possibly setting up these windows. So it will be interesting to see how exactly this works out for them. Looks like going to be seeing a possible push from main lobby here. As it looks as though we're Oreos and Blue Despair, and the rest of, actually 4 other members of the attack are going to be going. So off the bat here. We're seeing Focal take control of the top floor. Makes sense in being on that sledge. So again, going to be hopefully looking at to see an interesting matchup here. It's going to be actually a very spread push. Looks like Mavericks is going to be pushing all the way downstairs in the basement floor. So it's going to be basically a 5-man site. Sly Brew isn't offside enough to be considered really offside. He does have these rotationals, and Ziggurat is just inside the closet. So again, interesting strategy to say the least here. A lot of angles being held, a lot of flanks being watched. Ziddy is going to be able to freely bandit trick these main walls inside of Teller's office. As again, it looks as though Maverick's finally going to make his way up the main stairs, as we see Focal is going to start to, I assume, opening up this floor, as he's used his hammer at all yet.
Drone activated.
I'm going to be opening up these holes on the floor. He calls for a nitrosol to get tossed through. Looks as though Ziddy is ready to do so, and we'll be going for it, but no, it's mistimed. He's going to take a little help off of the sledge, but he's actually going to not find the kill as Slinky finds it through the hatch, and Ziddy somehow team kills Slinky. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's an unfortunate loss there. The Bandits on such little HP could file down to Soccer, but actually the flank being watched here by Mavericks, perfectly timed out. Gonna take down the Zigrig on that castle, so well played there by him. So Soccer unable to spot. Actually gonna spot the bandit, and what an excellent shot there from Soccer, able to take down Zitty. But does he know that the Mira is playing close in this corner? Gonna be able to push out cleanly. Is he gonna toss the Nitro right through and a take down Despair? But above, Soccer finally finds him as the Cade's gonna be left on an island now. 1 versus 3 here to fight against the Ash, the Jackal, and the Havana. The plant is coming down, and vertical pressure is being applied. Oh, but an excellent shot there onto Oreos, and Mavericks comes off the diffuser and takes down Sly Brew. Looks like we will be seeing another basement hole here from Gaping Asholes. As not successful their first time. Or actually, no. They went to the middle first. My apologies. We'll be going to the downstairs site now to defend a more custom first site for a lot of teams. Is going to be seeing Slinky on the Ella shotgun. I don't think this is a site that I have ever seen in all the games that I have casted. I don't think I've ever seen Slinky rock the Ella shotgun. Here to see how well he plays it. I'm sure I've seen him run it before. Gonna be opening up these rotation holes. It looks as though the push is gonna be coming possibly again from main lobby. Can't see where these guys spawned at. And it looks like everyone spawned back alley for the most part. So going to be going for the top floor control here. As Blue Despair has an excellent drone pre-placed. He's able to clear this top floor out without even having to drone it at all. They just need to take control of it. And Soccer is going to be doing just that, along with Mavericks. And I believe the Maverick as well. Yeah, they're all going to be taking control of this top floor. So already 30 seconds in, and top floor control is in complete control of the attackers as they're going to be spotting out Mavericks to kill onto Zitty. Perfectly placed for the sledge hole. Is going to be able to take down the bandit. So good job able to drone him out and able to get that intel from Mavericks. But Slinky's going to get an easy kill into Focal, but Focal is going to get the refrag with the Claymore on to Slinky. So an essential trade coming out by the Claymore for those two operators. Again, they're going to have to control these main stairs and make sure the flank doesn't come back out. But they do have a flank drone, so that's going to be the assignment for Focal the rest of this round, hopefully to watch that flank drone. They do still have two operators, each one, the Valkyrie inside of server room, who does have the Valkyrie camera here and is ready to peek out at any moment. Sly Brew again on this Jaeger is just going to be waiting for the push to come through the hatch. 5v3 here, and it looks like they're going to be having a lot of intel on to the remaining defenders. They're going to be able to go for this plant fairly quickly here. Looks as though they're going to be starting to pressure this Ella, the Valkyrie inside of server, who is pre-firing just a little bit, but they don't actually look like they have a charge. It looks like the Thermite's going to be saving it for the Wallows. They're just going to try to manhandle this Valkyrie inside of the server. Grenades are going to be coming flying out from Mavericks as he's going to try to take out the Valkyrie any way he can, but Benny is playing this very smart as he's going to take out that drone, but the rush out comes from Sophia, and he's not going to be able to find one as Mavericks actually gets the kill from behind. And it's a 4v2 now, but Sly Brew with an excellent angle there on to Mavericks here to take down the sledge. So Thermite will finally open up that last wall, as actually he didn't need to. It looks like Sophia will open that for him. Get a spot out. Oh, and an excellent shot there from Blue Despair is going to take down Zig inside of the garage. It's going to be all up to the Jaeger inside of red. He's going to have somebody playing on the hatch, and the bomb is going down, so there's nothing he can do to stop this. It will go down successfully, and it's a deep hold inside a server. Soccer isn't going to peek anything whatsoever. He's going to be playing it passively as all get out. Oreos trying to find the angle as won't be able to. It's going to be a tough challenge here for Sly Brew, dealing with all three of these attackers. Look up towards the hatch. Doesn't know that he has enough there. He's going to be having bad timing, but will actually possibly find the kill, as there's a lot of potato happening from Soccer, who will just choose to drop the hatch and could be getting shot in the back and trying to go for the hip fire. It seems the pistol in hand is going to try to go for the kill, but Sly Brew pulls out his own and takes him down. But Despair is right there for the trade. That's 2 attacking rounds in a row now for Regime, as they're going to be seeing yet again another Lockers defense and some 6 picks happening, as Mavericks is going to switch over to the Buck, as they might assume that they might try to go to that top floor after losing 2 sites in a row now. Look at the scoreboard, and again, it looks like Mavericks is on something right now. He is completely cracked out on some dank-ass stuff. Whatever he is on, I want it. Again, he's dropping 4 kills in the first 2 rounds. He dropped, I believe, 14 or 12 last map. So, really showing out for his team right now when they need him. Semifinals here. Looking to make a trip to the finals for NAR 6 League. Like we're going to be seeing a push from the top floor yet again, as I assume the drone is still here for Despair. Yep. Going to be clearing out the top floor for his teammates, as they're going to be repelling right into meeting room and CEO. Again, excellent drone here so far from Regime. He's going to actually spot out the Jaeger in the main, or the Pulse in main lobby, but too many missed shots from Oreos is going to allow Ziggurat to make it back down to the site and back to safety. Again, that's the only roamer now off the board. Not off the board completely, but taken off of his roam game. Actually, no, Slinky is going to be playing inside of the service entrance and could possibly get a free kill here. Nope, it looks like they might know he's there. Yes, they do. Mavericks comes flying in with the skeleton key and takes down Slinky. So the shotgun for shotgun battle will not go the way of Slinky just yet. They're going to be going for this server push yet again. Maverick's going to be eating this Ella trap completely. As I assume it's going to be Ziggurat. No, not even Ziggurat. Looks like they don't have anybody inside of server. So it's a free take for the attackers, as they will be recognizing that and doing it. Despair's going to be setting out a few claymores. I think it's actually an interesting claymore. I've never really seen that before. Focal is going to be opening up that hatch, as he has a full 2 breaching rounds left. But won't be able to open up this hatch, I do believe, so is going to have to make some holes here to look through. Just trying to make a few holes. Some Asholes might come through, but got a minute left in the round. It looks as if Blue Despair is going to try to bait out some of this utility from Ziggurat and Benny. As Benny actually wants to get aggressive here, and a grenade's going to come flying through. Sly Brew gets a kill onto Soccer, so that's the flank watch off the board. An excellent shot there from Sly, able to find that kill. As a few grenades are going to get tossed out here by Mavericks through the hatch, but it doesn't look like it will make it all the way through. Again, the plant's coming down from Blue Despair. It looks as though he might want to try to bait it, as a Nitro will come flying through and won't find anything, as that's when Nitro wasted off the board. So Ziggurat does not have his Nitro anymore. City still does, and it looks as though the Mira has been down as well, but could possibly get picked back up. Sly Brew's going to make his way all the way up to the top floor, so this blank could possibly be the demise of Regime if they're not aware of it. Looks like Focal is going to try to get the kill onto Ziggurat as the plant's coming down from Blue Despair, and it won't actually go down. It's 2 excellent kills from Pinsaya as he takes down Oreos and Sly Brew. Ziddy gets one on the Focal, but the skeleton key again for Mavericks are going to find Benny. He's gonna have to try to find this bandit, but it looks like he's trying to run away. He will finally spot him, and Maverick somehow finds the kill through the PC. What a round from the Buck player. So a third round in a row for Regime. Maverick's finding himself 3 more kills in that round. Wow. And it looks as though we're going to be seeing back up to Teller's archives after being unsuccessful. Basement floor twice now. Ziggurat is actually running the FMG9, so that's interesting to say the least. There isn't any more shotguns on the defense, so it's weird that you see that out. But there's a lot of impacts, and actually there's 6 sets of impacts, or I guess 3 sets, 6 impacts. And it might be actually a top floor hold here from Benny is possibly looking to put a few blue mines up top to the side of the console. The side of the CDL office, and it sounds as though Ziddy going for the aggressive spawn peek is going to try to find any kills that he can and possibly find a kill on the person climbing up the ladders. It looks as though the Vigil as well is going to go for the same spawn kill, so it's kind of weird that they're both doing it at the same time, but to each their own. Slybruce trying to find that angle. It would have been a nice shot if he had landed it, but clear he did not. So again, going to be going for that top floor control as Despair is going to be droning out the main lobby this time. So not having a drone on the top floor, but it's going to take a little bit extra time for the attackers to drone all of this out. So Oreo's trying to find some footprints inside of main lobby. Is going to find some, it looks like. And he has taken the camera out. It's not going to be getting spotted. So the Legion going to be getting tracked here as try to find some more Legion traps. So let's spot the player vaulting over to the main lobby. Banana railing Ziggurat the smoke. Gonna be taken down here early, but it looks like the Jaeger possibly, or the Legion is going to be peeking aggressively onto Teller's offices. I'm not sure who that was on the elevator hall, but it looks as though he has moved off of it for the time being. Again, top floor control in favor of the attack as Vinny has rotated all the way back downstairs, and Slybruce, the only room we're now going to be playing on the blue stairs is see a grenade possibly come out here from the Buck, but no, it looks like the ADS is going to be stopping it out. They're actually not aware of this Vigil's position inside of the blue stairs, so this could be a great position for him. As some Nitro Souls starting to get ripped here by the defenders, just looking for the right opportunity to lost them up and detonate them. But Maverick's playing it pretty predictable, is picking his holes as he makes them. One of his downfalls as well. Slinky is actually going to get a kill onto Focal, so Focal, I'm not sure where he was. Might have been through the walls. He was trying to Maverick. He's going to get an easy frag. As he rotates right in through main lobby, might go for the aggressive push here. But no, looks as though Slybruce is going to get a kill on the flank onto Maverick, so that's above pressure taken off of the board. Looks as though the Ash might be waiting for this push to come out in full, but looks as though another kill from Slinky. Is he, or not Slinky, but yeah, Slinky, yeah. No, Benny. As he flanks in the main lobby, Soccer's going to finally shut down Slinky on that Jaeger. So it's a 2v3 now for the defense to deal with. Or I guess the attack to deal with is really trying to go for that rotate here. As Blue Bears is waiting for his teammate to possibly make his way into main lobby. Does he know where the Legion is? We'll spot him out, and the Legion missing a lot of shots here is going to cause him to lose this gunfight to Soccer. So 15 seconds still left. It's still very winnable for the attack. City still does have a Nitro Cell, so this could possibly be the demise of the Thermite. It's going to be tossed out, but it's going to miss! And that's going to be a perfect opportunity for the Buck to possibly go for the plant. But no, actually the Thermite is going to get taken out. But Soccer gets the immediate trade as he's going to be a perfect plant here. As the Vigil's actually above, does still have 2 impact grenades, but it's in the wrong spot. No! you're not able to see the plant from there, so it's an easy plant for Soccer, just not enough game awareness from Sly Brew as he's going to vault down through the hatch on elevators. Ash already repositioning himself deeper into tellers and actually moving into the main lobby. Sly Brew will hear the metal detector, so whether or not he knows where the push came from is up to him. We're going to start to go for that defuse, so Sly Brew is going to have to peek here. You don't have a lot of time. It comes off the diffuser and takes down Soccer, just playing too far away, unable to do anything else. Besides that, is going to allow his team to lose that round. And a team first round here in favor of Gaping Asholes.
Doorway secure.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Window barricaded.
So it looks like we're going to be seeing the top floor now from Gaping Asholes. So we're likely to see the push come again from this east side of the map. So that's where Focal and the Ash of Sugar want to go right off rip here.
Drone activated. Deploying drone.
Through the skylight. Again, the drone war coming out from Blue Despairs. Oreo is going to be the entry fragger for this round. It's interesting to see him on a Capiteo be the entry fragger. As the mirror window is going to be coming down last second here from the mirror of Benny. So I'm going to be wary of how late he puts us down. It doesn't know exactly where these attackers are. He's going to come. Vocal is going to allow this wall possibly get opened by the thermite. It doesn't seem Zitty actually might be bandit tricking here. Does have still 3 batteries in play, and looks as though they do have intel here. Soaker has the drone inside of the bomb. We'll be able to call out this for his teammates. It's going to be easy though for this thermite to get it open. As the Capiteo bolt is perfectly placed, so he's going to deny that completely. It sounds as though someone is repelled on the north side, but actually no, it looks like Focal is going to choose to get off, and he's wary of the jump out possibility from the castle. He's playing pretty close to his window. Again, an excellent drone from Soaker is going to be able to gather a lot of insight before his team is. Looks as though we have somebody playing on the main steps now. It looks like Slinky might be going for a late flank through open areas. He's or maybe just waiting for this push to come out. And it looks like Focal has rotated onto these windows again, but we could see a push here from Ziggurat. But no, it's a perfect play here by the Ash, who's going to take down Ziggurat. Zitty takes down Focal, and Focal gets a kill refang on the Zitty. But the Jaeger of Slinky is perfectly played, and he gets the kill onto Soccer. But the plant is going down by Despair, where the Nitro Cells Mavericks takes down the only one. So it's up to the Doc and the Jaeger to clutch out here in a 2v3. Bomb is taken down. Slinky gets an excellent shot on the one. That's Mavericks off of the board. Gonna have to find 2 more here. Capiteo of Sly Brew might find the kill onto the the Doc of Sly Brew, my apology, might find the kill onto the Capiteo, but he goes prone behind the desk. Slinky does have a mirror window to work with, but there is somebody on rappel, I do believe. Gonna get a kill, actually, no, it looks like Oreo's gonna pop up and find 1, and not 2, though. Sly Brew will take him out, as the vault out did come from the thermite, so an excellent position here for him. Doc's gonna have to stick this plant, so it's gonna be an easy peek here from Despair. Doesn't even have enough time now. All you have to do is get peek and get the kill, but the Doc might jump out here and get aggressive here. He won't find the kill. It's a potato fest from the both, and the down will only come from Blue Despair. So 4-1 back up for Regime is, again, they won the first map, so I'm looking to make this a quick, easy 2-0. Looks like the final defense for Gaping Asholes will be the bottom floor. They can't go back to archives just yet, so we'll be forced to go to a different site. Other than that, they don't want to go back to that top floor either.
Deployed and ready to go.
Looks like all the spawns coming out from this backside, along with Soccer, who will be by himself, all lonely. I was assuming their drone worked from Despair. Yes. Again, Despair is going to have this drone on the top floor, and is going to be able to easily clear this out for his team.
Reloading!
It seems as though this is pretty predictable, so you could possibly use a rotation to your advantage and time this out. Looks like the Ash does get in around 30 seconds, so if you send somebody flying up the main stairs into those windows, it might be an easy kill for your team. Yeah, it's just a suggestion. I mean, it's just what I'm thinking. But I ain't no IGL or a coach. I'm a caster for R6, you know what I'm saying? Xbox R6. Slinky gonna be choosing not to be bringing that LS shotgun this time. Looks like the drones are gonna be spotting him out, and they're gonna be knowing that since it isn't a shotgun, it might be an easier push from them. Fokal's gonna be placing down the Claymore here. Some flashbangs gonna come in, just try to waste out these ADSs so the grenades can come flying through from Mavericks. As Slinky's made his way all the way down to the main stairs, but it looks as though an aggressive peek might have gotten a lot of damage off of Warriors. I'm not sure where that came from. Jaeger is all the way back down to the site. It actually might have been the case scenario.
Torch is hot.
Drone's up and running. Dropping match!
Mag change. Some serious drywall work coming up. Start loading.
So again, it looks like a missed smoke there, actually, from Ziggurat. As Mavericks are going to get a free kill from the hatch, it seems, onto Zitty, so just exposing himself a little bit too much. The firebolts will come in from Oreos, so this plant is going to come down any second now. Nitro is going to have to get tossed through, but it actually gets blown up. I'm not sure what that was. Might have been a grenade, but the plant actually not getting stuck. Sly Brew is going to peek the hatch and take down Oreos, but Focal with the refrag onto Ziggurat, as it looks as though they're going to be trying to go for a mad push onto site. Mavericks is trying to find these angles. Slinky takes down Soaker, and he takes down the Blue Despair as well, trying to go for that plant. Slinky in a great position now with the diffuser down, as Bitsaya is going to actually take down Mavericks, and Slinky with a fourth or a third, no, the third kill on to Focal. just 3 kills for Slinky in the round, but nonetheless, an excellent round for him, able to take down that diffuser. And having a really good game as well, 8 and 5. Sly Brew there, 8 and 4 as well, so he is technically ahead of Slinky, I would say, in terms of KD, but Slinky with that extra assist is going to ride right above him. So the Habs will switch, and it's 4-2 in favor of Regime. As you're going to be seeing them go down to their defenses, and they're going to be going down to Archives. Teller's Archives. Not Teller's Archives, but Lockers and CCTV. And it doesn't look like... Oh, it looks like there might be a roam game here. As Mavericks is running the Jaeger, and normally when Mavericks runs the Jaeger, normally he's roaming, or he either goes for a late flank, late roam. So I assume that's going to be what happens in this round. I'll be placing a few ADSs for his teammates playing on these main stairs. Orio's trying to prep his wall for any thermite holes. Gonna check to see if you can vault through that. Nope, you cannot, Oreos. But I don't actually know if that wall is open, destructed well enough to be able to be stopped, but shall see as the round progresses. Benny gonna be going for the garage pressure right off the back here, as he's gonna be droning it out for himself. I don't know if there are any Valkyrie cameras inside of here, especially not on cams at this moment. And he's going to roll it right in, but the Legion trap is perfectly placed, so that's going to allow the Legion of Despair to know there is someone's coming from this garage. You might want to be a little bit more careful. Maybe getting droned out as well, so going to be interesting to see how they choose to deal with it. It's going to be flipping through the cameras right now. Again, the only roamer, none of them are. Mavericks is going to be going for that late roam shortly, I would assume. As Legion's actually going to be lit up quite a bit. I'm not sure why he's contesting this garage like he is. It's a much better angle there for the Jackal, who's just running his way right in. Legion not sure how to peek this, and Benny actually eating a lot of damage himself, just missing too many shots. An impact grenade's going to get flown out by the Legion, playing it really aggressively. Will try to go for the scan as well. As Slinky on that roam clear is going to find the first kill onto Mavericks on the main stairs, so an excellent engagement there for him, but looks like a contesting here from the Cadis. He's going to try to use that DMR to his best advantage. TCSG 12. More tracks coming out from Benny as he's trying to find his angles. Does have this angle cut off from the garage, so I'm not going to have to worry about that pixel peek. And I really wish these cars would shut the fuck up. It's so fucking annoying. Focal eating a lot of damage from somewhere, but not exactly sure. Not even from the hatch by Cigarettes. So last minute mirror going to be placed here by Oreos. He's going to try to contest this main stairs. It doesn't look like anybody's even pushing from the server side of things. Everyone's pushing from the main stairs and garage, so it's a weird push. It's like we're sort of a backsided push here from Gaping Asholes, and it might catch a Regime off guard. They're going to have to start going here at any moment here. Grenade's going to get flown out from Slinky. This push probably going to start to come out very soon. It might actually rotate. Looks like Slinky's going to be doing just that. Going to be rotating into server. It is all clear over here. It does have a drone, so perfectly placed from Slinky. Ziggurat gets killed on the focal, but Soccer with the immediate repack onto Ziggurat. Traded out equally as the plant, again, going to be starting to come out. Despair actually gets the kill onto Bensaya before that happens, and the plant, Slinky soon going to be starting to go for that. Does have the sledgehammer in hand still, but aggressive push here onto Blue Despair is going to take him down. Was on low HP anyway. Does he know he has a diffuser? Yes, he does. Soccer's going to kill off his own onto Ziddy, though. Could possibly go for this flank here. No, but Sly Brew is going to hold it excellently. Soccer with the headshot that was going to trade. So it's a one-on-one here between Slinky and Soccer. Diffuser is down, but health advantage in favor of Soccer, as he's actually going to be going for this long flank here. Slinky, not sure if he's aware of this, might actually be, and we'll peek out onto the kitchen hallway in suit. He's close. No, the perfect peek from Slinky as Soccer has his back turned. What a round from Slinky, able to put his team on top of this game. Just about here. 9 frags for him. Really, really cracked out tonight. Bye, Danny. Goodbye. So, looks like we might be seeing a little bit more of a comeback here for Gaping Asholes. Again, it looks like we're going to be seeing the defense at the bottom floor from Regime. It's going to be interesting to see how they choose to deal with this garage attack. Barring that the Gaping Asholes decides to do the same push, which I assume they will. Or they could possibly, I mean, they still don't have a thermite. So, I mean, probably want to reinforce this left wall here. I mean, knowing that, not that they don't know that they don't have a thermite, but, I mean, if you do know that they're not bringing a thermite, I would definitely reinforce that wall. I mean, they have the reveal phase, so I'm not sure what the idea behind it at all is. Benny might be going to look for through the garage yet again, but decides to pull off. Slinky's going to be running himself into the trophy. Going for a few free fires first, trying to see if he can't find his way through the wall. So he might be getting droned out by his teammates, actually. So Ziddy is going to be droning him in. Slinky just wanted that extra droning. Is going to be the entry fagger for right now. Since he is doing so well. Yeah, Mavericks with 10, so just behind. Gonna be playing those main stairs. It seems as though, again, it's an excellent spot here for Mavericks. He's done a lot of work here in the past, but looks as though Slinky wants to get aggressive with him yet again. Slinky was the winner of this engagement the first time around, so let's see if Mavericks gets a little bit too aggressive here. This reload does come out from Slinky. Could be trying to cook a grenade possibly if there is an ADS on the main stairs, but Slinky is aware again that Mavericks is playing this, so gonna be seeing a bit of a game of cat and mouse, as it looks as though they're not really too sure how to take this on. Mavericks playing it very passively, peeking in just ever so slightly. As Ziggurat's gonna finally be opening up all of his hatches, using all of his drones, though. Not really too sure what that ping was for. Might be waiting to get the hatch to see. As again, Slinky is going to start to make his way down the stairs. A minute 20 left, though, and they still haven't really gained any presence on to the site. Still plenty of time for them to make this push out, as Despair is actually going to call out that there's somebody on those main stairs. So the Sledge might have to rotate eventually over towards server, but Slybrew actually might be able to open that up himself. Really interesting to see how that works with the Ash charge and those holes in the wall, but I assume it works the same way. Maverick starting to make his push known as ooh, just a barely missed shot there from Mavericks. Almost had the one tap there onto Slinky, who pulls out the SMG. 45 seconds into the round, and Focal's gonna get the first kill there on to Binsaya. So that's the kill inside of Garage, I do believe, or onto the main stairs. Havana starting to go for this backwards plan as the Ash has opened up the wall, but the smokes are coming out and could gas off Ziggurat. I guess it will. Gassed out for the time being. Maverick's actually going to get the down onto Slinky, and so he can start to go for this flank if he wanted to. Legion has been down in the process with these Nitro Shells still in play from Soccer and the Pulse of Despair. Going to be tossing out that first one, but won't actually land on the mark as it's a little bit too pre-placed. Slybrew gets one to Despair, and Ziddy one onto Oreo, so man counts back to even. The plant's going down from Ziggurat, and it won't actually be successful as Mavericks gets one from the hatch. Looking for another one, he won't find it, but he's going to get the last one onto the planter. So what a round there for Mavericks, able to find, I believe, 3 for himself. be pushing us on to 5-3.
Defeat active.
So top floor now for Regime, choosing to skip out Archives. They're possibly just more comfortable on the top floor, but I mean, statistically speaking, Archives is the most run defensive site on this map. So it's weird that they're not going there, but I mean, comfortable with top floor. Top floor is just as good of a site in a lot of people's eyes, so I'm not going to be losing too much. Again, it looks like we're going to be seeing the push coming from that square skylight. It's where Benny and... actually, it might not be. They do still have a thermite, and Ziggurat might choose to go up those main stairs. Could be a main lobby push. Ziggurat will be clearing this out. He does have the camera in here, and thought that it's clear to his teammate of Slinky, who's going to be going for that first shock drone here. Second, actually. He might be trying to find those mirror windows. Not sure if he still has the other one on board, but... Slybrew is clearing out the bottom floor here. Well played by the attackers. Looks like Ziggurat might actually be taking a lot of damage from those main windows on site. Just in a little corridor along the side of it, but... Again, the rappel is coming out. His Soccer's actually going to go for the run out here. And is going to find the kill. Oh, no, he will not! Too many missed shots from Soccer is going to allow Ziggurat to get that easy frag onto him. So, could have had the thermite taken out for the count, but... Too many missed shots will lead to your demise. Jaeger could possibly get aggressive here as well, as he's actually going to jump out of the window, but no, it looks as if Ziggurat's ready for it. Could be another easy kill for him, and yes, it will be put down onto 1 HP. Ziggurat, king on these tight ropes. He's going to be waiting for more. We want to call out for his teammate Slinky to possibly watch this, but looks like he's got other things in mind. Just go for that rappel right in. Despair is waiting for the possible peek. Ziggurat could actually die to anything here, so nothing, no traps really to take any damage onto him. Local here is going to be engaging with the switch drone. The Jackal is on the windows and going to be missing a lot of shots there with the PVW. Won't miss those though, so gets it down onto Focal, so that's a 5v3 now in favor of the attack. Thermite on just a little bit of HP, but it's not much that the remaining two defenders do against this push. It's like You're already opening up the right side of the wall. And we'll be opening up the left side of the wall as well, but we'll actually get impact trick from Messiah with the perfect wall bang. He's going to take down Despair. It's going to be all up to Oreo in a 1 versus 5. But he'll only find one, as Slinky will immediately trade him out. 5-4 now, still in favor of Regime, but looking to get a little bit closer.
Jammer activate.
We'll be going back to Archives, so possibly not the right move to go to the top floor, and we'll be better off going down to Archives, but no hurt in trying, as you're able to go back down to the basement site next round, so no harm done. because if they did win this Archives defense, they would have to go to the top floor anyway, and they would have been more prepared for it. The attack would, so I believe it was the right call to make. I mean, not the right call, but a calculated call, to say the least. Going to be sitting possibly clear top floor as we're seeing main lobby push again from Ziggurat on that Thermite. He's going to be getting on the rappel, see if he can't find anybody playing on Banana or inside of Trump on the desk as well. A lot of angles you can catch off of this rappel is the Jackal is going to be trying to make his way up onto the skylight possibly, and possibly upstairs to try to clear out any of these roamers. Going to be a big play for him if he's able to catch anybody on the skylight, but it doesn't look like anybody is playing too aggressively on the top floor. Roamer down below Soccer. Everybody else is out on the first floor inside of the main stairs. Again, Oreos will be making some holes here for him to look through for the plant spots if they're going for a main lobby take, which they are not, but well set up for one nonetheless.
Swapping mags.
So again, the push coming up from this top floor, the Oreos is actually going to miss out on the Ash, who makes his way down the stairs, and he's going to get spotted out by the drone, so he's going to have to play this a little bit more safely as he's starting to finally shake down that drone, and he's going to have to be aware that the push is coming out from possibly above him, but actually no, he's not even aware that there's somebody on the stairs behind him, and it's going to be an easy kill for Sly Brew as he takes down Oreos. Since the main lobby walls seem to start to get open by Ziggurat, so this might be a round in favor of Gaping Asholes. Looks as though Doctor might be coming up for this late flank and could possibly have a great angle onto the planter behind the printer machine.
Nest in position.
So Maverick's also ready for a possible flank. Spare going aggressively into the main lobby isn't going to find anything as he falls right down through the hatch and is getting tracked by Jackal. He's going to possibly give away his position of his teammate of Soccer. He's going to choose to rotate all the way around and going to allow his teammate to possibly live on a little bit longer here, unknown in this position. Did you know somebody's on stairs and this could be another free kill for him? Yes, it will be. Mavericks will go down, but the Legion peeks aggressively up. Not going to find the kill on the Binny as Binny takes down Mavericks to finally get the finish off. Plant's going to start to come down from Ziggurat, and could see an angle here from Soccer get played out, but no, he's not going to know that the plant's going down. He won't go for the pre-fire, and it's too late for him as Soccer still doesn't choose to go for that pre-fire. Looks as though the Jackal might choose to fall down through the hatch, and yes, he will, so he's stuck inside of the elevator, but the Legion is long gone all the way on site. Did he get to kill into Focal, so it's a 2v5 now for Despair, and for the Legion of Soccer. Not too much for them to do in this round. They're getting shot from behind. Ziddy finds another 2, so a 3-game for him at least on that round. Well played by Gaping Asholes, who will tie it up here 5-5 going into our 11th round. So, again, the basement defense, which is the only defense which Regime has won in this half, will be the site for them. It makes sense. I mean, I lost it the first time, I won it the second, so hopefully a little bit more better luck now. looks like we might be seeing again a top floor take from the attackers. Gonna be seeing Slinky go through open. I assume he might have a drone behind him, but no, actually Slinky gonna have his drone inside of the open area room itself. So his Twitch drone is in position to possibly open up the mirrors, but there actually isn't any mirrors to be played with, so Slybrew isn't gonna be needing to do anything with that. We'll spot out one ADS and not going to spot the second one, actually. I'm not sure how he missed that, but excellent drone work here from Slybrew. He's going to take down two ADSs, the one on the main stairs, so the only one is left inside of the red hallway here. So this could be an easy nade for Slinky, as Mavericks doesn't have an ADS anymore. It's going to cause him to play a little bit more passively on the main steps.
Time to make a new door. Clear. Drone is ready. Live.
We'll be opening up the main hatches with Havana and the Thermite. So the double hard destruction here going to allow for a lot more to be done by Gaping Asholes. Zitty here going to be applying a pressure here onto red hallway, but the Bandit is going to be playing it. Oh, Jaeger, no, the Mute playing very passively. Ken still have the dock of blue to spare all the way inside of the garage, so having this long pixel angle is going to deny that plant spot default.
Lights out.
Still a minute 30 left here. So the main work being done by Gaping Asholes, looking to possibly make this plant happen. Mavericks is still watching those main stairs, so that angle is denied currently by any attackers trying to push it. Slybrew is going to be a charge, it looks like, with holding this flank, so if he dies, then it's all over from there. Mavericks is going to rotate right up to the top floor. Slip down like he has a teammate with him. I'm not sure who that is. It might be the Thermite, yeah. The Thermite's going to be trying to pull his teammates back. But again, the Nitro Cell from Oreos is already prepped, so could go for the easy toss here, as it looks as if Slinky is going to be opening up this wall and going for a grenade himself onto that connector. He's going to be pulling it out, in and out. We'll be going for the toss, but no, there's actually one more ADS in there that the Twitch did not get, so it perfectly saves the Mute for the time being. 30 seconds still left in the round, and Mavericks still holding on to this main stairs pretty tough, as EMPs are going to start to come out and try to catch this the Nitro Shell, but it's going to come out right place in the right time, but no, actually it will not, and that's going to allow for the planter to get away free. Soccer gets a kill after Slinky and Zitty both. The plant is coming down, so no more Nitro Shells to be played with, but looks like Mavericks and Focal is going to kill for themselves with the 3v2 post plant. 2v2 actually have 1v2 for the Legion as 2 kills come out from the attack. Focal is going to have to rotate up this hatch and possibly take a fight onto these last remaining attackers. Not sure if they know that the flank is coming. It looks as though Slybrew might be aware of it, as it sounds as though Focal is being spotted by a drone somewhere and will choose to possibly fall down through the hatch. So this could be an easy kill now. Slybrew is no, actually it's an easy kill for his Focal as he takes down Ziggurat. So it's just up to the Twitch on the hatch. Will Focal be able to find the kill? Actually, he could just long arm it possibly from this angle. He's going to have to stick it though. Slybrew is going to choose to vault the hatch and he's going to come off the diffuser, but it's no choice. Slybrew finds it, putting his team up 6-5. Looks like we're going to be seeing the cap can this time from Oreo, so hopefully for his team's sake, it's going to be able to slow down this push a little bit more here. As we've been seeing which windows that they come through, and it doesn't look like this is going to be, these cap cans aren't going to be working out as well as he may have thought. But could still catch somebody off guard nonetheless. You never know. Someone might not be paying attention and might walk aimlessly through the door, and might change up their choice of attack as well. Again, it looks like 280 is going to be placed inside of the red hall. I assume the last one's going to be on the stairs, and this will. Again, the attack looks to be coming out from the main lobbies. It looks so aggressive. Peek here from Focal. Almost lands the headshot onto one of the operators. Nonetheless, it's going to allow them to make it away free, without losing their life whatsoever. So they're going to be going for the main lobby right away here. Going to be getting spotted on the main camera, but it's going to get taken out. Cigarette, nonetheless, going to be opening up these hatches.
Stay back.
Focal already rotating up the main stairs, so already knowing that the in-main lobby is big for him, so they know, he knows that they've already cleared out this whole top floor. So this could be the easiest flank of the world for Mavericks, as he's going to be able to just look over the balcony and spot out the sledge. He's right there, Mavericks, right behind you, no! Will get off his drone though, so this might be 2 free kills for him, as he's going to take down the Hibana and go for the peek onto the 2 inside of open, but he knows he has a diffuser. It looks as though the Legion's actually going to be going for the rotate as well, as he will be actually just choosing to open up these windows for his teammate. Possibly bait, I'm not really too sure what his plan is here, as Mavericks is going to rotate all the way up to the top floor, and looks like he's going to get an excellent headshot there onto Slinky, so this round looking a lot better for Regimes. They now have 2 defenders up top, Focal with the Legion traps as well. Going to be able to provide his teammate with a lot of cover. Mavericks with another kill into Sly Brew. He's feeling himself this round, cracked out. Could he find another one? But no, it looks like he's actually just going to miss it. But no, will he find the kill? Anyway, yes, he will. He takes down Benny, so it's all up to the Thatcher, who's on about 5 HP. Will Mavericks be able to find the ace here? Looks as though his teammate of Focal is going to try to bait for the kill. So Thatcher is inside of the hatch here. Out after the wall. Will be spotted by the camera, as it looks as though Will can find 1 kill, but Mavericks with the ace is going to find them all on that roam. Drone work not proficient enough from Gaping Asholes, as they allowed the Jaeger to rotate right up the main steps. Like I called out, he knew that they were in main lobby. He knew that they had cleared out the entire top floor, so he thought, well, you haven't cleared it out entirely, because I'm just going to rotate right up those main stairs. So the perfect play from Mavericks, as he finds 5 kills and puts himself onto 19. That's definitely a clip, Mavericks. So if you're listening to this, you better clip it from my stream.
Going up.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
Looks like it's going to be Regime who gets the coin flip and will be able to defend. So will be the same site for attackers and defenders. So hopefully Gaping Asholes is able to clear up those missed drones drone there from the previous round, and is able to kick control of this match here. They were looking so good there for a while, but then they made one small mistake, probably got a little bit too ahead of themselves, and just allowed Regime to take it. Mavericks was able to take advantage.
Loading mag.
Looks like Sly Brew going to be immediately hopping onto his drone and taking out some of these Capcan traps, as this is though Ziddy wants to get aggressively into main lobby, or into open area. He does have the IQ scanner to be able to spot out any of these Capcan traps, as well as the Valkyrie cameras, so not going to be much for Stalker to be able to do from shoulder to hide these. This is Oreo going to be immediately on it. This caught the quick turn, shocking a little bit of the utility here. So the Capcan traps, again, not going to be able to live out this round, unfortunately. Mavericks still yet again all these bait stairs. Does have to be aware that there is somebody above trying to clear him out. Then he has made his way to the top floor. Should be tracking one of the players. It looks as though, yes, that will be the Jaeger who is getting tracked. So unable going to be able to go for that roam, as it looks as though actually Focal going to be going for the rotate at the garage, but looks as though he wanted to go for a little bit of a run out there. As it looks as though the Twitch of Slabru is actually waiting for it now. Holding that angle, Ziggurat's going to be opening up these hatches. And Slabru is actually going to find the kill all the way from the other end of the garage, as Focal getting way too aggressive trying to go for that rotate upstairs. Slinky's going to find Oreos as he's looking through the hatch, it seemed, and the Nitro Saw is not going to land from the cap can.
Enemy spotted.
Kill for Slinky. Maverick's going to get a kill onto the main stairs, though onto Zitty as he tries to rotate up, but he's going to get felt off by Benny. So it's a 2v4 now for the attackers to push onto the site, and Soccer is getting a Jackal track as well. So you're going to have to be dealing with that. Not a very good looking round here. Looks as though Gaping Asholes did fix their problems from the last round. It's going to be a lot easier, but no, Despair picks up aggressively through the hallway hatch and takes down Benny. So that's your Jackal taken off the board, and the set of smokes. Ziggurat going to choose to drop down through Vault. As it looks as though the Valkyrie aware of this push here. Despair is going to push aggressively into security room. As Montana still trying to get aggressively through red. 40 seconds left in the round. Looks like they're just waiting for Ziggurat to possibly get a kill here. As again, the Twitch is going to find one from the hatch onto Soccer. Getting aggressively into Vault as well, so it's all up to the smoke. They actually don't have the diffuser. I don't know where it is, but they don't have it. It looks as though it's all the way on main stairs, so they're going to have to run all the way up to try to grab it. But it looks like they will be able to pick it up. Slinky and Slabru holding very passive angles, as it looks as though the Despair is going to possibly go for a rotate. Is going to be getting spotted out by the Twitch drone, so unfortunate for him, but Ziggurat's going to have the plant down no matter what. It's a post-plant position in a 1v3 for Despair. Does have somebody on the top floor to deal with, and Slinky is going to end it off really quickly as he finds the kill onto Despair. So again, match point here for Gaping Asholes is we'll see a defense of Tellers and Archives from Gaping Asholes themselves. So gonna be looks like they're gonna be trying to do the same open area strat with the castle and the Mira, as they're gonna be seeing a Jaeger get brought out or Thatcher be brought out as actually the Bandit's gonna be 6-pick possibly. No, it looks like Zitty will stick it. So the Thatcher, great pick, is they do recognize that this is a middle floor defense. And again, it looks like Benny is going to be going to the same mirror strategy, kind of open. A little bit more successful than last time. So we're going to be seeing Slinky rocking the red dot on the Jaeger. Been seeing him run it the last 2 minutes. Now that I haven't said anything just yet, but an interesting choice. I personally don't like the red dot, but hey, if you like it, then you rock it. That's what I like to say. We're going to be seeing Slabru listening to mine sound on the bottom side of garage. So I imagine we're going to be seeing at least one of the attackers, possibly the Ash. Sure. Yep, that's exactly what Soccer's going to be doing. He's going to be going down through garage. Time for him to place these Legion traps down here. He's going to be droning himself in real quick just to check to see if it's clear. Do know that it is clear because I have the power of looking over. But looks like the Legion is going to be trying to flip through these cameras, seeing if he can't spot anybody on the garage. And we'll be there to contest his action. We'll get spotted out by Soccer on the drone, so I wonder if he's going to have anybody hop on that for him. Doesn't look like anybody will. Be droning out everybody looks like they're going to be droning out this top floor. We're taking out these default cameras as well. I imagine the Ash is going to start to go for this Legion in a second now. Going to be on for a quick reach run here. So the Jaeger actually going to be getting his way upstairs, but Mavericks with an excellent shot on the Buck ACOG is going to find his 21st. So more frags than he is old. Now going to be looking to make a record here for professional play, possibly trying to break Tengu. I know that's not going to be a thing, but I mean, still, more than 20 kills, that's actually insane. Mavericks really flagging out. Spotting some footprints from below, so trying to see if they can't find any angles. Did he already use his nitro cell? He has not yet, so he's trying to find help for his teammates. It looks as though the Ash is trying to slow push through the Soldier. Again, more shots going to be coming up through the floors. It looks as though the Buff constantly trying to find an angle onto the Bandit. Only has one shot left from the Skeleton Key, and it's not going to be any use. About a minute left here, and Sly Brew on the flank on blue from blue stairs. They're gonna find one on the Soaker, so that is the Ash taken out of play and the room clear taken care of. Thermite gonna try to go for the Teller's wall, it seems, so it's gonna be switching to the main lobby take. Mavericks gets a kill from above, put on the 1 HP. Focal finds one for himself, as well as they have full control of the Teller's site. All they have to deal with is the Mira playing inside of Archives. Legion's coming up the main stairs right now. Vinny's just repepping these holes for a nitro cell toss to come through. Sly Brew is going to choose to go right behind that drone and go right up the main stairs, so could be the perfect play for him as he knows his drone isn't on right now. But Maverick's coming around the corner. Perfect timing for him, but no, Oreos finds the frag for himself. All up to the mirror now in a 1 versus 4 situation. The plant's going down. He's being pushed from behind by Oreos. Could be an easy kill for him as he finally finds it onto Benny. Definitely on that controller grind there. Definitely not M&K. Gonna be going 7-7 here. So again, I'll remind you all that Gaping Asholes Orange team is fighting for elimination right now. So Regime did win the first map of Consulate 7-4. So behind in the map count, Gaping Asholes, for obvious reasons, really need to win this round. So, again, it's the top floor from Regime. After being unsuccessful from the basement, we'll go back to that top floor and see if they can't have better luck. So, only the Habana from Ziggurat might lead to the demise. As he's, it's going to be easy for him to be able to Habana these walls, but it won't be as big of a hole. You're going to have to crawl through it. Maverick's gonna be on another deep roam, switching sites mid-game. It seems as though he doesn't seeming to like that hollow anymore. Wants to run back to that reflex. So interesting to see what his choice by that is.
Time for some home.
Again, it looks like it's going to be a push on the square. Maybe I'm not sure what Ziggurat's possibly just holding these windows for him right now. It's an interesting angle from him as it looks as though the oh, an aggressive peek there from Focal is going to allow Vinny to get a free kill. I don't know why Focal was peeking that aggressively. He had no reason to, and it's going to lead to his death because of it. Push coming up through the main lobbies. It looks as though that's where Slinky's going to be coming up into the couch, walking right through the barbed wire as the Twitch drone is going to make his way right in front of it. Not actually aware that this push is coming out as the defenses looks as though they're all focused towards the opposite side. This could be some free kills for the Ash, but no, the pre-fire is coming out from the castle. We're going to ward Slinky off just a little bit. He's going to be going for this wall here, trying to find the angle onto the mirror. Shotgun, you're going to be trying to put some work in onto the Thatcher from below, but this is the perfect time for the Jaeger to try to go for this flank as he's trying to look for the kills. Still have this open area here, so it's really... Grishmots are going to be flying out. Some Maverick's going to be an easy kill onto the Thatcher. Yes, that's Zitty taken out for the round, so it's back to a 4v4. The Asholes no health as well. Minute left, and they're still looking for this push to come out. No Nitro to worry about from below, but looks as though Oreo still has one in his hand above inside of meeting. Mavericks could possibly go for a nice flank here onto anybody playing on the top of these main stairs, but looks like everyone's playing pretty passively. Slinky's still inside of the meeting room here. Banana, but Mavericks with the perfect flank to take down Binny as he goes around to find the kill on the Havana, but no, Ziggurat's ready. The down onto the Ash of Slinky is going to get a refrag possibly by Ziggurat as he's trying to find the angle onto the Mira. Castle going to possibly go for a wide peek as they're both prone, so there's going to be an interesting angle fight between the two of them. The Ash has yet to be picked up yet, trying to escape to the safety of his teammate. Soccer's going to finally take down Slinky, so it's a 3v2 here, match point, series point for Regime as they're trying to lock this out here. 15 seconds left now remaining, and it looks as though Ziggurat's actually going to flash himself. Soccer's going to step up and get a down and a double kill for Soccer as he ends it out. What a wonderful game from both of these teams. Mavericks dropping 24, Sly Bruce Slinky dropping 15 and 16, and Benny dropping 10 as well. So 5 people in double digits for both of these teams. It's a dogfight till the end, but Regime ends up taking it out on top. Wow, what a wonderful game. That will conclude, though, for tonight. I hope you all did enjoy, and make sure you tune in again for the upcoming matches in the future. So, again, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all again later. My name has been Razors, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Razors with 2 underscores, so please make sure you do that. Love you all. Bye.